Hey there, I'm Taryn Pratt. Welcome back to our YouTube channel. This is a place where we're all about helping busy moms spend more time with their families and less time in the kitchen, all while getting healthier. This week, I talked to my friend who lost over 50 pounds last year, and we talked all about consistency. She talked about consistency on our nutrition, consistency in our physical health, our workout plan, and it all boiled down to small habits that make big impacts. So this week, we're going to talk a little bit more about 10 healthy habits that super healthy people follow. Okay, the first habit that I want to share with you is to plan your meals. It can be so easy when you don't have a meal planned to just grab whatever snacks are around your house, to grab prepackaged snacks, to grab prepackaged food, frozen pizza, or to even just go out to dinner. And when we're out to eat, that's when they have a lot of times that it's unhealthy and the portion sizes are far greater than what we would ever need. So, one tip that can help us with that is to keep a frozen meal that's healthy that we've made in our freezer. When we do that, it helps us to be able to, on those days where it's super busy, we don't have time to cook what we had planned to cook, or we forget to put things in the crock pot, like happens to me a lot, then we don't have to just reach for the pizza. We can go for the frozen meal that we've already made that we know is healthy. The second tip I want to share is about exercise. This is actually more than just cardio. Studies have shown that for every additional pound of muscle that you have, you burn an additional 60 calories with your body just at rest. So that means if you gain only 5 pounds of muscle, you're going to be burning an additional 250 calories a day. And think about that. That's 7 days a week. That's huge. So long-term weight loss and weight management can actually begin with muscle adding. So we want to make sure that we can do that. And so one way that I try to do that is through a workout video, right? So even just using Jillian Michaels, which is what I use. When my mom and I first tried to do this, we would do the whole video, great. Day one, it would be easy. But then on day two, we'd wake up and we couldn't move. So obviously we weren't going to go work out again. So the way that we decided to combat that is to just start slow. So we started with 10 minutes a day. We just did the warm up and we did the first circuit, and that was it. On day two, we did the warm up and the circuit again. Then when we felt more comfortable with that, we weren't so sore, we went on to the next circuit. We did the warm up, circuit one, circuit two. And so that's a really easy way that you can do to add more muscle gaining to your workout regimen. Also, make a plan. Try to stick to that plan as well. Health habit number 3 is to read the labels. Our friend Carolyn over at Just Ingredients always talks about this. We love following her on Instagram. She talks about how if you just take 3 seconds to look at the label, you can avoid so much sugar. So many products have unnecessary added sugars, and it's so easy to avoid that if you just read the label. This doesn't even have to increase your costs as well. So many foods such as ketchup, marinara sauce, and even some baby formulas have added sugars that are just so unnecessary. So take the time, make that a habit to just check the label. Health habit number 4 is to aim for a wide variety of colors and foods in your diet. Charity Lighton has talked about how she aims to have a vegetable at every lunch and dinner that she has. And also, it's also important for our gut health to get a variety. So it's better for us to have a variety of fruits and vegetables rather than just have broccoli at every single meal. Health habit number 5 is to make sleep a priority. This is something that's so important, and it's so easily overlooked. We can spend hours just scrolling through TikTok or Instagram, or even just watching a show at night instead of getting to the sleep that we really need. So, make sleep a priority, and that will improve your health. Tip number 6 is to practice gratitude. Harvard actually did a study where they took 10 weeks, they took 2 sets of people. One set of people focused on gratitude every single morning. The other set of people focused on things that aggravated them. And at the end of the study, those who had looked at gratitude were actually happier. They had a better outlook on life, and surprisingly, they actually had a better physical health routine as well. Tip number 7 is to clean. I know this one can be hard, but it's so important to just wake up refreshed, have a clean house. My mom always says you need to put your house to bed at night and make sure that the sink is clean. Another study done at Princeton actually found that you are more productive if you had a clean and organized house. Now, one thing that I like to do is I always try to clean up after lunch and breakfast and whatnot. But I wait until after Nellie goes to bed, my baby girl, after she goes to bed to clean the whole kitchen. I clean the kitchen, wipe down the counters, do all the dishes, I clean up the living room. I do any of that right after I put her to bed before I do anything relaxing, so that way I can wake up the next morning and have a productive morning. Health habit number 8 is to just eat the dessert. Now, this is of course not going to be every single day, but it's important that we don't get down on ourselves. My friend who lost the 50 pounds, we were talking and she said that so often she would start a diet, then she would fail, right? She would eat a dessert and she would spiral. She would have so much anxiety and it would actually spiral into depression, and she would just cry to her husband. And then she realized that she's doing a marathon, not a sprint. And so it's okay to just eat the dessert every once in a while. This is going to be your life. It's a life habit that we have to try to be healthy. It's not just some fad diet that we're going to break at the end of the week. Health habit number 9 is to don't eat until you feel stuffed. An obese person's stomach can actually be up to the size of a football, whereas a healthy person's stomach is just the size of your fist. One way that we stretch our stomachs is by overeating. So make sure you listen to your body. Don't just eat that extra dessert or extra cookie or extra plate of food because it was delicious. Try to only eat a small amount until your body is full. The last tip I want to share is to be mindful. Now, this can be like meditation, doing a gospel study, or even just stopping to smell the roses and enjoy life. Studies have shown that doing this decreases your stress and increases your positive outlook on life and happy mood. Now, I hope these tips were helpful for you, and I want you to just take a moment and just think of which one resonated with you. Just pick one for now. Try to implement this tip into your life. Make it a habit. All habits take a little bit of time until they're second nature. So start with one and go from there. Come back, watch this video again, and choose another one. I definitely don't do all of these, but I also am going to start with just one. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you like that, or you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe. My goal is to make this channel be of value to you, and I don't want you to miss anything. So hit that subscribe button. It'll also make me super happy. And also be sure to check out the links I have in the description below. We have a link to our Instagram page where I share a ton of health tips, and also a link to where you can find your own free magic peeler. You just have to pay shipping and handling, and we will send you a magic peeler. Our customers call it magic peeler because once you try it, you will see why. And I want to help you start adding more fruits and vegetables to your diet, and the peeler can help you do that. Thanks again, and I will see you next week.